Hello, everybody. I haven't make a video on twin flames for a while. I was going through the group, which is lately I haven't been really focused within the group. There was things that needs to be addressed in there. For I'm gonna be making another video about this, about the group that I am twin flame. But there was an anonymous participant in the group posted, could you someone please explain to me why my twin flame the DM in my thoughts all the time. Okay. I think we talked about this, but kind of like a here for the year 2024. Okay, the twin flame uh journey understanding hasn't been evolved and more new information so it's coming, more new things so it's uncovered. And here is what actually happens within all this. Through the magnetic field, through the energies that we have, we're exchanging consciousness. That consciousness is leading from within the mirroring neurons. So basically, the consciousness from one person to another person, it's entering and stays there within the consciousness. Here is why this happening to you. Okay, you have his consciousness within yourself. You basically download it to do some energies exchange for it. And now everything that it's in there, it stays there because it's constantly within you. It's kind of like you can't remove it. It's all the time in your thoughts, in there. And what this is about to understand what is this, what is the primary reason for this? You to understand him, you to understand what he leads you. um, this information of consciousness that happens for evolution reasons inside of it. And as it happened with the evolution's reasons, you need to look at it, this subconsciousness in there, what it's telling you. Now, the main problem with all this, it is about that during those consciousness exchanges in there, the problem is that you can have this internal communications with his consciousness within you, and you have the expectations that he has the same thing from with himself. He maybe not. And this is a, what is it, the big confusions in there that coming in with the twin flames is like, I think about this, that's what is going to happen. I think that we talk telepathically and so on and so on. Talking telepathically, it is involving the mirroring neurons processes within your brain together with something it's called CHAT, portions within the brain that emit and receives magnetic fields, magnetic energies in there. This is how telepathy works. Personally suggesting you that you should take a look at it and investigate it on your own self. See what are the new technology that comes in. It proves that the telepathy it is absolutely available to us. But the mirroring neurons, they're firing for reasons. And the reasons is here is that for you look for answers, and those answers comes in with that consciousness. So you gotta be very kind of like a psychology strength to understand that this consciousness that was happening within you, within that person, and there, for it creates this twin flame energies fields. Okay, you can accept it within you, you can do it in you. If you have communications with that person in there, you are going to be able to do it. But you need to understand that will ignite the love within you, and that love is scary. So you can scare him away because he's like, oh my God, what is this energies? Why you are so imitating me? You are imitating through the mirroring effects. Okay, the mirroring effects, when you bring his consciousness within you, you are emitting exact the same vibrations as he is from his own body. And it can really freaking up a people without proper understanding and educations within and about the twin flames that is going on in within you. Study with this has been done. Investigations with this has been done. It's been said so many times in there for that whatever is the consciousness inside of you in there does not mean that that will be manifested. Okay, that will be taking two people with consciousness choices to put the cards on the table and make it at what that is, what that consciousness is, what that energy is, what it needs to be changed, and do it. 90% of the time, of the people, they are focused of their physical part within the twin flame, where this is actually the last part. You need to fix the spiritual part. From the spiritual part, you're going to feel, heal, and put together the soul path. Then from the soul path, you're going to be putting it your emotions is in there, your vibrations that it's coming in there. From this soul path in there, those vibrations that will change your psyche, that will change your psychology, that will change the world that we are living in. You're living in a more realistic world, combining all this. And then it can go out and actually going to be feel like you need to be focused all those stuff into the material plane of existence, which is in the physical realm. And what happens is your twin flame ignition system there that it's happening continue works with that consciousness in there. The consciousness maybe work, the telepathy energies maybe work. You can prove it to that person that it does. But if that person doesn't have the strength, the ability, the truth, uh, the real power to understanding what it really it's in the front of it, that it's a part of the natural path of evolution, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you're going to be dragging yourself out within this consciousness that within yourself, and you're going to be wondering, why did that happen to me? If you look at it inside of it, you invoked that kind of consciousness, those kind of things that happens to you, because the consciousness of that person within yourself now it's going to be leading you to somewhere else within yourself that you have not seen it. That is it, the purpose. The mirroring neurons, they don't fire for no purpose. Okay. And if you have that consciousness in there, see what the consciousness telling you, see what the patterns that it comes in to tell you to change, and you change it for good. You changing, can you prove yourself? Is that person is going to be with you? That is their choice. You need to accept that. Most of the time, that doesn't happen. Okay. Most of the times that doesn't happen. The reason it doesn't happen could be so many, but the one of the main reason that is a fears. Fear of what it is, fear of the true love, fear of the situations is for. So if you are doing it this, you need to focus within yourself and work with that consciousness, with that person that happening in there with this, and focus entirely within yourself. That consciously will comes in and is going to be correcting your wrong patterns. Okay. And the problem of not focus within yourself, that is absolutely normal. But if you're understanding in there, you can see inside of you that you might create obsessions from this person. Where does this obsessive thinking come from and why does this happen? This is happening about it because it has a work to be done. Can lead to obsessions because that energy basically complete you in a way. And now you're obsessed to that energies in there, to that person. You developing this really codependency that creates the obsessions with that. Only this, only that, only so on and so on. Well, you're gonna find out later on that when you do this and you evolving with yourself, you maybe end up in a more even a higher connections to that ignition state that you are. It happened to quite a few people, and there are quite a few people talking about this more than one twin flame, and so on and so on. For it, you're open to a evolution state that you're looking in there. If I was you, go ahead and study the medical parts of CHAT brain scans and go look at the firing of the mirroring neurons. Study yourself. It wasn't easy when I was doing it this there. Okay, I did the study. I went. I proved it. It doesn't have to be there. But for some of the people up here who asking for please help, understanding. You need to understand twin flame journey. It is about two people who exchange consciousness and they have to figure out how to create or combine consciousness from within and have a peace with it. You're in a fight with that person's consciousness within yourself. You are going to be fighting you. It's going to have really downsize, hot vibrations, blocked in energies. You cannot sleep. You're going to be having panic attacks, heart attacks, dark night of the soul, so on and so on, because you don't understand. This is a consciousness that was uploaded within yours. Okay, your mirroring neurons, the brain, it chooses that energies to be downloaded, and you have to find the reason. And the reason is you to evolve. Okay, download like this, it happened for its purpose. Okay, so seeking it in there from within yourself, do the things in there, and as we continue the progressing more within as a twin flames journey in there, focus what is within you, how you feel, how you these new processes are going. Go and search on the internet and the proper sources though. Okay, there is a lot of resources out there for, but some of the resources they're completely copy and paste. They're completely artificial intelligence made. What am I going to suggest to you? Look in the videos when somebody's talking to you. Number one, there is no pictures, there is no collective videos. There's somebody that just made it a video out of that. A lot of the people in the content right now within the YouTube, it is about they go to a chat GPT, they put the questions is in there, chat GPT spit it out in a text, they take that text, they go to a different program, they're making a videos in there, and here we go. It is about this twin flame. You need to understand, don't mix artificial intelligence with the twin flames journey. There was people who trying to do this and trying to focus within that. You need to understand we are totally different. Artificial intelligence, it is about to, it is a great tool to help you. Okay, but you need to understand currently within development within the artificial intelligence, whatever the information bank it's putting within the artificial intelligence, that's what it's work on it without understanding the proper emotions within a personality that comes in within the energies and vibrations. I didn't say not using AI you to seek information. I'm asking you it is to go ahead and get informations about it twin flames with real life people. And this is a what is a lot of these situations that comes in that I'm seeing at this conflict because the responses, the videos is there just general informations. You have no idea what it is while you're missing these personal frequency vibrations because the energy and the vibrations that while twin flames we talking about it, we're talking about through so many frequency. We give you informations between the lines. Chat GPT cannot do this. They cannot speed it up. They don't have the human based feelings in there to produce the vibrations. It feels like it's totally like a blank state informations is in there without the energies. Okay, so look at it inside of yourself and seek the energies and the vibrations. If there is no energies and vibrations, seeking it in a place you can find it, because that is the new way, a path of life. Because otherwise, these consciousness exchanges would not happening. Particularly, we're talking about at the current process of time within the twin flame. Okay, so hopefully, that kind of like a video is going to help this anonymous participant. I cannot say the name because it's anonymous in there for, but it's coming from the I Am Twin Flame group on Facebook. For that, I started long time ago for that purpose to be everything in the open, out in the open. And it's a very good to ask this kind of like a questions out in the open so we can be able to discussing those things. But most of the people are creating these obsessions towards the person without understanding that the consciousness you need to be understood, that consciousness of informations that it's coming, because the consciousness of the person can be a one thing, while the psychological, the ego, and his actions of that same person who possessed this consciousness can be absolutely totally different because he doesn't have access to that consciousness from with himself. He transferred it to you because his soul is seeking realizations of that energy, and that energy came to you, so he can realize it. You can make these realizations. You can make this progress within you. Okay. So don't stress too much about it. If you guys need some any information, personal help, there is an email below. We're gonna be working at more to put into more perspectives in you. But this is kind of like in a nutshell in there. Be at peace, work with that consciousness, seek what that consciousness leading you, and look at the divine for the guidance within yourself because it's gonna coming to you. Okay. So hopefully that video helps out in the community. Thank you guys for the help. And if you have any questions, please post it the comments below the video. Thank you guys. Be love, and I will see you soon.